Hello everyone. Let us see how to implement the stack data structure in Python. First of all, before that, let us see what is stack. So stack is a linear data structure. It is an ordered group of homogeneous items of element. Elements are added to and removed from the top of the stack. That is, the most recently added items are at the top of the stack. The last element to be added is the first to be removed. That is last in and first out. It means the element which will be entered in a stack will be in the form of last element entered inside. The first will be removed outside. With the help of this image, let me explain in short. That suppose this is a stack and we are going to enter the number of elements inside the stack. Initially the stack is empty. Consider the container, a blank container, and I am going to insert 4 elements in that. So this is the first element entering, then the second one, then the third one, and the last 4 one. So here, as you can see, the last in, if you want to remove it, the last whichever entered, the fourth one has been entered at the last, it will be removed first. So this is the stack. Now let us see some what are the stack operation, which operations are performed in a stack. So the operations performed in a stack is push, pop, pick, stack overflow, and stack underflow. So let me put some light one by one. So first of all, I am considering the empty stack. So the empty container which you can see on the screen represents an empty stack. So if I enter the elements one by one in the stack, then this operation, as you can see, I am entering the 4 elements here. So the 4 elements which has been entered are termed as push operation. Now suppose if the container is full and if I try to insert the 5th element here, so it won't allow. Why? Because there is no space available for entering the 5th element. So this operation is termed as stack overflow. Then suppose if I want to remove the operation, okay, I want to perform for remove operation, then this operation will be termed as pop. Let us see how. So what I am doing, I am going to remove it. So first of all, as we have seen, the last in will be first out. So I am removing it one by one. So fourth has been removed first, then third, then second, and then first. And when all the elements has been removed, then it will be termed as empty stack. Or another term is stack underflow. So these are the various operations which can be performed in the stack. Now let us see the coding part. Let us see how we can implement a stack by using or with the help of list. Okay, so what we are going to do, so our problem statement is we are going to create a program for a stock and we will allow the user to perform stack operations. Okay, for that purpose I have made certain functions. Okay, so for push operation I have made a function, and for that, for pushing operation, we have a method of list that is called append method. So for pushing operation I have written a stack list dot append element of method. Then for performing pop operation, there is a method in the list called pop. So that I have written the code for performing the pop operation. then as we know that the last entered element will be the peak of the stack. So for that purpose I have written the code as in the indexing way. Like you can see, I have written the name of the list and the last indexing number as the -1. So it will return us the peak element of the stack. And if you want to check the size of the stack, then I have made a function called size. So for that, for checking the size, I have applied a logic in if and else way, that if the stack is empty, then it should display the stack is empty, and if it is not, then it should provide me the size of element, means it will show me how many elements are there in the stack. So that's why I have applied if and else statement there. So now, as I have made different functions, individual functions for that, let us see how we can apply as per the requirement. So I am going to implement the first operation, that is I want to check the size of my stack. So what I have done, initially I have declared a blank list here, and after that I am checking the size of that list. Okay, so for that purpose I have called a function which is named as size. So as you can see, there is nothing, there is no element inside the stack, so it is giving me the stack is empty. Okay, now next operation I am going to perform as push operation. So for that purpose, what I want, that I want to insert 6 elements in my stack. So for that purpose I have used a for loop, and I have given the range for 6, and I am going to enter the 6 elements. So for that purpose I have taken the input function, and after that I have called the push function for entering or for appending the element in the stack. So let us run this code and let us see how it works. So here I am running the code. It is asking me the element, so I am entering elements there. So as I want to enter 6 element, I have given the range as 6. So this is I am entering first, second, third, fourth, fifth, and this one is 6th. And now you can see this is my current stack. Now from this current stack, the next operation I am going to perform my pop operation. So for that purpose I have called the pop function which we have made previously, and after removing a single element we are going to see what is the final stack status. So for that purpose I am going to run this operation. Now you can see, before popping the list was with 6 elements, and popped has removed the last element which is 20 here. So now you can see the current status of stack is with 5 elements, and the elements are 26, 38, 98, 45 and 71. So from if we compare the previous and the current status, we can see that 20, the last element, has been removed. It means 20 has been entered at the last, so while removing it is removed first. Suppose if I run it again, now you can see the 71 has been removed and the current status of my stack is this one. So in this way we can perform pop operation. Now next operation I am going to check what is the peak element of the stack. So for that purpose I have called the top functions which I have explained at the beginning. So I am running it, and now as you can see, the 41st, the last element is always the peak element of the stack, so it is showing me as 45. So in this way we can apply the stack operations in the Python. Thank you for watching.